What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. Alright guys, I promised you a 2-turn or 2 ultimate 7-turn GOJO strat, and here it is for all my free-to-play players who are currently wasting no time to try to maximize their damage, as well as save as many cubes as you can for the upcoming meta characters. So let's go through this a little bit. I'm going to show you guys how it works, and we're going to show you how this actually functions in battle and what you want to do to get this done. Now, again, it's not... I think I've got it down to a science of maybe 95% of the time it works. Once in a while, for some reason, something happens and it doesn't. I still can't figure out why. So maybe if you guys are going to experiment this with me as well, you might be able to find the reason. But I'm going to show you guys how it does work and why it works and what characters you want to use essentially to make it happen. Okay, the formation is pretty straightforward. It's been the same formation I've been using from day one. That's going to be Yaga, Gojo, Yuki, and Inumaki. Now keep in mind, the main thing here to note is that I don't have any recollection bits with ultimate increase. None. Okay, all my stuff is damage decrease with resurrection, damage increase, heal, 10 more cursed energy when they start fights, and nothing here. Okay, so all of this, none of this recollection bits affects this strat in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so this is the setup. Now the main thing to note here is that your Inumaki here at least needs to be, for the base minimum, needs to be level 7 for the ward off skill. I'm going to push it to level 9 and 10, ideally to get it maxed out, and that way I will never have a problem with him letting everybody perform an ultimate before 7 turns is over. The goal is to really push as much as you can to get this max, but 7 is where you want to stop if you want this to work, okay? Now, the other character you need to have here as well, too, is at the very least, I think level 4 for Yuki's assistance through cursed energy. That needs to happen as well, so the character gets more cursed energy so they can perform ward off when it needs to happen. And then, of course, just put as much ultimate damage as you can for him, for Gojo. But right now you guys can see I'm only at level 4. I'm pretty broke. So if you use all my cursed or my JP for getting that level 7 ward off with, I think is worth it at the end of the day. Now remember, a lot of you may still not know this, but Gojo only has 7 turns before he's gone. So right, he's an emergency mission he needs to go to. After 7 turns, dude's out. So you need to maximize as much as you can for those 7 turns. So let's show you guys how this is done. All right, I want to at least provide you guys some battlefield information so you guys can see how all of this is performed. Let me get this first out of the way, just because I know I want to get this done and buy this. Make sure you are farming this event, guys. If you're not, you're missing out. This is very much worth it, especially for all of these A5 versions of this specific limit break recollection bit. Really good, very powerful. Okay, so make sure you are farming this whenever you possibly can. Now let's go back. I'm going to show you guys the formidable battle. Okay, and you guys will see here I currently have the following skills. When using a skill, increases physical technique by 500. When using skills, increases curse technique by 20%. Now this is not the bonus in ultimate, okay? Just so you guys are aware, that's completely different. Just your curse damage does 20% more. Here you guys can see when using ultimate skills, increases physical and curse damage as well too, okay? So just so you guys are aware, these are all available to you, and nothing here also affects the ultimate increase. Just again, want to make sure we understand that, all right? So you guys can see here's the boss. This is the very hard version of the Big Kid Curse Spirit. We're going to go ahead and do this battle together, same team, and I'm going to show you guys how this works. So you guys can utilize this as well too, and again, push as much maximum damage as you can out with your Gojo, and hopefully it'll help you guys get yourself quite a bit of damage through and finish content that you may not have been able to finish. So start off with the usual stuff. Tutoring. We're going to do recollection skill here with the Just Watch and See. We're going to do our through cursed energy, and then here we're going to do ward off. Now you're going to watch how Gojo's ultimate skill will increase. Okay, so here you guys can see cursed energy. For him that's irrelevant, but the ward off there increased his damage or his ultimate quite a bit. So you guys will notice that we're going to continue doing this little process of ours. And here, make sure with this one, don't do defensive area. You need as much cursed energy to perform the next skill. So ward off, here you go, do it again. This is the second time. Now it'll be 3 turns for him to cast the first ultimate. Okay, so here you guys go. Damage, blah, 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 irrelevant, doesn't really matter. Okay, so here we're going to do where things get fun. Here you want to just do Get Twisted, okay? Very important. Get Twisted is what you want to perform there. Don't use any more cursed energy. Do his increase in damage, right? So that way Gojo can do more damage on his ult. You guys will see here now we have this is available, and then he's available to do his skill. Okay, so we're going to actually perform this and this together, and we're going to perform Ward Off. Now, the beauty here is Ward Off will happen after the 2 ultimates are completed. So that's what you want, because you want GOJO to get his ultimate increase again, right? So you'll see here, he has no ultimate bar after performing this, and then right after this, he's going to go ahead and get Ward Off, which will give him a little bit of an ultimate bar increase. So you'll see right now, here it is, the ultimate move again. There we go. Damage, damage, damage. And there you guys go. So more Ward Off now has been applied. And here you guys can do tutoring, attack, this. Actually, as a matter of fact, here, we can do ultimate here. This, and this. Okay, so you'll get as much damage as you can from the 2 ultimates while in the break form. And then now with the curse energy being applied after this ultimate, you'll see that you're going to be able to do Ward Off again, and GOJO will be able to do 2 more attacks, and that will get you another ultimate up on turn 7, allowing you to cast your ultimate twice. All right, so here we go, 1 more. And look, see, he's got enough now there to do another one. He's got 2 turns left, so you can do one here. We won't even kill the guy. We'll do this, and then we'll do Ward Off. Okay. So there you guys go. One more Ward Off. There's turn 7. Now he's got his ultimate. And now we can go ahead and perform it. Curse technique. There it is. And now this will kill the boss off. Insane. Insane amount of damage. And the fact that you don't need any recollection bits is even better, because now you can boost all of your damage output by just performing this exact format and skill. Okay, and it's worth it. It's worth it. I know getting a level 7 ultimate or a level 7 skill on a rare seems crazy, but if you can maximize your damage by performing 2 ultimates in a battle, that's going to make your life a lot easier, and you'll be able to finish this content so much faster, guys, by doing it this way. All right, so I hope that kind of helped out. Now, a couple things I want to note. There are some limitations to this. For some reason, in some battles, it does not work. So let me show you guys where I've been having some problems, and I still can't figure out why. So we'll show you guys this one, because this is a very hard mode battle for the spider boss. And I mean, it might work again. We'll see. Maybe now it does work, because yesterday when I was playing it, I think I might know what my problem was with my rotation. So just follow that exact rotation. You should be fine. So here, let's go ahead and do this. So the key element here is not to get hit. There's a little bit of RNG involved here. Not to get hit by the boss's, I think it's 4th skill, which he does the massive spider web and it drops on the opponent. It can one-shot your unit. So you don't want him hitting, really you don't want him hitting Inumaki. That's the main thing. Outside of that, he's fine to hit anybody else, but Inumaki has to stay alive for this to work, right? So here, let me show you guys here. Okay, that's fine. Tutoring, this. Actually, here, for this one, we'll do this to get the ultimate up. We'll do a little bit of recovery here. And here we have to get, and this is what I'm talking about. So after this move right here is where it gets a little tricky, right? This is fine. It's the next move, this one. So, and the problem is you can't forego Ward Off. Like, you need to do Ward Off for this to work. So there's an RNG involved here, because he will one-shot Inumaki with this move if it gets off. Now, hopefully you had enough damage reductions with Ward Off already, so he might survive. But if he gets hit, it's going to be bad. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. See if he does the skill right after this, and we'll find out. Okay, so here you guys go. Watch. See, he hit him. Wasted it. So now I can't do it. So that's the RNG I'm referring to, right? So let's just keep going here. Let's see if it does work still. It might not, but we'll try it. We'll see. We'll see if I can get 2 more turns, enough for 2 more turns, because I know Ward Off would have given him 1 more power bar. So this would have worked if he survived, right? You guys can see there, I won't have enough. So let's go back. Yeah, I should close this. Let's go back and do this again. Again, that RNG has to hit, right? So without the proper RNG, you're gonna get yourself, this won't work without the proper RNG. So here, we'll even do this one. We'll do the hardest one, okay? Let's try this one more time. Let's see if this goes through. I wish we can do ×3. That is one of the things that bothers me about this game. Okay, so again, tutoring. This, and Ward Off, okay? Alright, here we go. I don't care if it hits Yaga, because Yaga has Resurrection. That's not a problem at all. He can continue hitting him as much as he wants. Just don't touch Inumaki. Like, that's the only person I really need alive. And he already hits himself with his moves. So, like, he already takes damage, like, HP off with his own moves. So it's already a problem as it is. I don't need I don't need any more damage on him. All right, here we go. Got our damage increase. All right, good. Keep going that way. And usually they target somebody who has weakness to them, right? So I'm surprised he's actually targeting Unumaki versus targeting Yaga, which I think Yaga actually has weakness to him. Actually, maybe so does Unumaki, so that's why. I think they both do. Okay, here's the damage. And we're going to go in again. Some more damage. That's actually pretty decent damage there. Okay, so here we go. This is where he needs to... Okay, good. That's fine. Now it worked out perfectly. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do this, this, and this. And this should actually keep us alive pretty much throughout the entire fight now. As long as he doesn't get killed by that one move, Gojo can now perform his second ultimate, no problem. Unless somehow I get one-shotted by a regular typical attack, which I don't think is going to happen in this case, because we've done ward off enough where he should be able to survive and get HP back. He did. Good. All right, excellent. No damage there. We can go ahead and do this. Perform this. Again, ward off. You guys see now we're going to have exactly enough to do one more ultimate now in 2 turns. Okay, here's my second ultimate. And we can actually go ahead and do ward off again. And this again will maximize the amount of damage you do on any boss or any fight itself, right? Look at that. Just doing insane damage on this special boss, right? So this will also be great because you can now minimize the amount of turns you need to actually do damage on this boss. Where normally it would take a lot more to hurt him. Now it's taking a lot less, right? Which is kind of the idea with making this happen. Yeah, we should have another ultimate performance very soon. Oh, he died. That sucks. See that, and that's where I'm talking about the RNG aspect of things. So we'll be able to do one more ultimate here with Yaga, but that's as far as it goes with ultimates. But hey, that's the name of the game. Just put out as much damage as you can, right? This will be a 3-turn, maybe hopefully a 3-turn kill. We got the break bar, I think, down for the next round. We'll have the break bar down right away. So there you guys go. So that's how you do it, guys. There it is. Right? Now this is the special boss. We did 29.14 damage. It's not bad. We can do 30% probably. So it'll take 4 turns to kill this boss. But either way, it's not a bad method. And it's a great method for overall content to finish anything that you're having struggles with, especially if your Gojo is your main unit. So there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.